Okay, I'm going to show you the easiest way to tie braided line, which is this fine little beautiful stuff here, to a hook, to a lure, to whatever you want. But instead of using this tiny little wire here, so this line here so that you can't hardly see it, I'm going to use some big fat paracable here, paracord, so that you can see what to do. Alright, so this is just simply to tie a lure or tie a hook straight to braided line. So you take your braided line and all you're going to do is you're going to make a loop, okay? And I suggest as you're learning this, you make your loop bigger than normal because that makes it a lot easier, alright? So once you make a loop like that and you've just doubled it on itself, you're going to take whatever you're using, whatever you're hooking it to, which I'm going to use this big nice hook here so it's easy to show. So this hook is the same thing as the eye on this little topwater lure, same thing as the eye hook on there, right there. So all you're going to do is you're going to stick your loop through whatever you're putting it on. Alright, so now it's just dangling there. And this is why I want you to make it bigger, so it's a lot easier for you. So then you're just going to take this and you're going to make an overhand knot. Okay, so all I'm doing is making an overhand knot with my line. Like that. Okay, then whatever you're hooking it to is just dangling there. Now, as you pull the knot a little tighter, you're going to make this loop here, over here. You're going to take whatever you're hooking it to and pull it through that loop. Okay, so all I did was pull it through the loop that I just made. Then you're going to just pull all your line tight. Now, if you use them, when you're using a fishing line, you know you want to spit on it or whatever to make it wet so it slides that knot down tight. Now once that knot slides down tight, there it is. There is your easiest knot in the world with braided line. Then take the excess tag in, take your handy dandy snips, and snip it off. Now, if you want to see it done with braided line, and how it's done with braided line, I'll show you the very same thing, and I'll put it on that bobber right there, and I'll show you another reason why you want to make your loop nice and big. So when you got to go through the smaller eye, kind of got to put it down. Sometimes you got to make it wet. So then you stick it through the eye of whatever you're putting it on. Okay, now it's just dangling on my double line, and I make that knot, that overhand knot, exact same way I did with the braid. And as I tie it down, my loop, the reason I said to make it bigger earlier, was my loop needs to be big enough to get over whatever my lure is, or whatever my hook is, or whatever I'm using. So as I open that up, alright, I put my hook through there, and then I pull it tight. I pull both ends lines tight. Alright, and that's going to cinch right down, and that will never go anywhere. And then you can take it, tighten it down, take this excess tag in, and that's why you can make it as big as you want, because it really doesn't matter, because then all you do is take that excess tag in, cut it off, and there's the easiest knot in the world for braided line, and that will not fail. If you pull on and it slides, it just, I don't know what happened, but it won't fail. Good luck. I'm going to do another one with braid to mono.